We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Stages, ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. Oh no, right at the start, he loses the football. And this is taken in by the defense. And now, following the turnover, we have an injured player field. Not something you... And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense is doing everything they can. This crowd, and even though they missed on that long, continued to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And not much in there. They made sure he would get free. There goes Lawrence. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Gabe Davis, the intended receiver, 2nd down.
This is why it's critical that the quarterback and his are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. Brandon Powell returns for the Vikings. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The man who traded green and gold for Viking purple, it's Aaron Jones. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Back to the drawing board for this run game, Mike. The offensive coordinator and his staff, they have to do a better job giving plays, giving opportunities to their offense to find success on the ground. Because right now, they have no answers for this defense.
Darnold to throw on 2nd down. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try and run for the 1st down with Jones.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
Darnold to throw on 1st down. That one incomplete. He was trying to get it to Aaron Jones that time. And that will lead to a second down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
It's not often that you see the quarterback almost sacked 3 times on the same play, but that's the effort this quarterback put into keeping that play alive. He was able to get away from 2 guys, but not the 3rd.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Darnold now to throw. And that is incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
Here's Ryan Wright now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And a pretty good punt there. The fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. A first down throw for Lawrence. He'll tuck it and take off. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And that's not going to yield a whole lot, up to about the 28-yard line. Second down and 8. Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. In motion comes Thomas. Now second down throw for Lawrence. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Hockenson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. They'll put Addison in motion. Jones now on 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe.
Where a defender makes his side of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. Here comes the screen to Jones. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
It's a pretty good effort. Initially, I really thought that screen was timed up pretty well, and he had a chance to pick up the first down, but give credit to the defense. It was the pursuit and running to the ball, and they're able to stop him just short.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Man in motion here is Washington. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up second down. Once again, it's ETN. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First carry for the Auburn alum, Hank Bigsby. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Now Lawrence on the bootleg. He's got that to the rookie first-round pick, Brian Thomas. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. First one of the game for the rookie Thomas. It's a first down as well.
Nice play here by Thomas, and I think the biggest thing that he does, Mike, is his ability to get vertical, track the ball, and then go up and compete at the highest point. And I can tell you, when quarterbacks can throw that ball anywhere on the field and just feel like their guy is going to come down with it, they don't have to be necessarily as accurate. They don't have to necessarily always be perfect. The wide receiver allows a much larger margin for error, and it's a big reason why he led college football last year in touchdowns.
Once again, it's Bigsby. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. They'll try and run here with Bigsby. And he's going to be brought down at the 27, but that's enough. First down as they do it on the ground.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Lawrence gives this one to ETN. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. Now a screen set up for ETN. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Not the worst play call there. I actually like 3rd down screen game, especially when you're anticipating some pressure, an over-aggressive defense who's selling out to get to the quarterback. In this case, not a lot of room to operate. They don't convert. Brings up 4th down.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Off the play fake, here's Darnold. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They don't end up winning this game, Mike. They're going to look back on that missed throw as being really the biggest reason why. If they're just able to connect on that play, not only is it a big play, but I think they find themselves with an opportunity for a walk-off touchdown.
Throwing on 2nd down, Darnold. Now he'll run it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down. So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Jaguars on top. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They run straight ahead with Jones. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Foye Oluokun with the play. Darnold. To the right side, he's got Hockenson, his tight end. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. He runs with it.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure's good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Up the middle, here's Jones. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Throwing, Darnold. In trouble. Down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt for Minnesota. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. He'll give it to ETN to start this drive. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They go play action for Lawrence. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Oh, and that one is intercepted by Stephon Gilmore. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6, a touchdown for the defense. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings move out to a 7-3 lead. Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick 6? And, a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets. Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Here's Lawrence to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. They'll put Addison in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They run it once more with Jones. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Here comes 3rd and 6. In motion, it's Jefferson. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Darnold. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. On the give, it's Jones. They'll stick with him again. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. The drive begins with a carry from ETN. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it once more with ETN.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for the first with ETN. Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Lawrence now on 2nd down. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and that's going to be enough for a first down, taking this to the 34. In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Catch man right side by Thomas. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk, and it's going to be fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air, but they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Third down, 3 to go. Darnold to throw. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. On first down, Lawrence. This pass is caught by Thomas. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. The Jaguars offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Now a 3rd and 2. Lawrence. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. They get 16 on that connection. 1st down, Jacksonville.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at, and that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That's complete to ETN. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Jaguar first down. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This from 34 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Darnold. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Parker Washington. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Man in motion here is Washington. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Play action now. It's Lawrence. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a first down.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time, and then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. The veteran safety, Harrison Smith, there on the stop. Second and 7. On the give, it's ETN. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. On the handoff, it's ETN. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
And he'll be taken down.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. Here's Bigsby to the 5-yard line. Here now, second down and goal. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? They'll try it one more time, but now a bit closer. It is second and goal. He'll look to run. It's ETN. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal. They'll run with Bigsby. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Jaguars. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6. Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
To return, it's Brandon Powell. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here's second and 6. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Here's third and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And this ball incomplete on third down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully. And that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. Now, this looks like a design run. Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup. They'll come up on a second down and 8. On the handoff, this is Bigsby. They'll come up to third and 3. Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And this will be a Jaguars first down. He has this one past the 35 to about the 37. Once again, it's ETN. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, a give to ETN. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. Here's 3rd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That is caught by Washington. 11 yards for number 11. And a 1st down. Now a handoff. ETN. He'll take this down to the 43. A short pickup there. Here's 2nd and 9. Davis going in motion. 2nd down, Lawrence. That's caught. It's the former Bill, Gabe Davis. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a 1st down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
I fumbled the football. The Vikings have got it. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. The Jags offense back onto the field for their next possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown.
They face 2nd down and 7. Now ETN. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Gabe Davis. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back, and he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Oh, a loose football. It's picked up by one of his teammates. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They put a receiver in motion to the left. To the left side here, caught by Addison. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, Minnesota.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll go play action with Darnold. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
I like the play call there. 2nd, relatively short. Give your quarterback an opportunity to push this ball downfield, but realize this quickly. Nothing developing. Get the ball down to your back. Pick up a new set of downs.
He'll run. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Darnold now to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a 1st down.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Darnold. This one complete right side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
They'll run here. He's going nowhere. Gonna lose yardage on that play.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
3rd and long. They'll put Addison in motion. They're going to go jet sweep on third down. Well, this one is in reverse again. They're going to lose more yardage here, and it's going to bring up fourth down. On fourth down, on comes the rookie, Will Reichard, to try this Viking field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10. Reichard had the field goal a moment ago. He's back out now to kick this one away. Bigsby to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Two-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Open man is Davis. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick ones. It's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They get an even 20 on that one. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
A first down throw for Lawrence. That's caught left side by Ingram. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach.
So the penalty sets up this offense for first and goal. A give for Etienne, heading right. A dive, and he's in! Travis Etienne, touchdown Jaguars. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Here's Darnold. He's going to air this one out. He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Up the middle, here's Jones. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing third down at the moment. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Washington now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Lawrence now to throw on first down. That caught by Davis. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
So often we see a team that's milking a 2-score lead get very conservative, especially in the fourth quarter, but not this coach. He says, all right, I might have a 2-score lead. I want to make it 3. He's trying to put as much pressure on his opponent possible here down the stretch late.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
The carry here for ETN. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Lawrence now on second down. That is incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Davis heading in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead, but instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs, and as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
On first down, Lawrence. Taking off.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
On the give, it's ETN. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. To throw on first down is Darnold. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
On second down, it's Darnold. That's going to be intercepted. It's the safety, Darnell Savage. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. They get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. They'll run it once more with Etienne. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes third down. To throw is Lawrence. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, it's a win here for the Jaguars. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say, so long from Jacksonville.